Welcome back. You're watching The Property Show. We have brought you a scorecard of many developers in recent weeks who have been facing the heat for their delayed residential projects. Today, we're looking at MRMGF, whose Palm Drive project in Gurgaon has been delayed by almost 4 years, even though home buyers have paid 95% of the money. How much longer will these home buyers have to wait? Onitam Ojha reports.
These are just a few of the 1,500 disgruntled home buyers who have gathered to plan their next line of action against MRMGF. These people had booked flats at MRMGF's Palm Drive project in 2007 with a promise of delivery by 2010. Even after 4 years, these home buyers still do not know when they will be able to move into their dream homes.
Do not look at MRMGF for any investment that you have. If you want to sink your money forever, that's the only address that you should go to, otherwise don't go there at all. So this project has been a never-ending list of woes. We have been asked to pay, first 15% penal interest, then 18%, then 24%.
MRMGF is a dream destroyer for as far as our family is concerned. We have put all our money into this MRMGF Palm Drive project payments. We have borrowed money from banks. We are paying EMI of almost ₹1 lakh per month to the bank. We are paying rental.
The project surely looks like it's complete and ready to move in. But the fact is, the government authorities are yet to issue the occupation certificate.
We've applied for the occupation certificate for the project and are in final stages of receiving that. We understand at the fag end of the project, customers are anxious to move into their new home. We understand that sentiment and value that. We are also working hard towards achieving that as early as possible.
And here is a glimpse of some of the delayed projects of MRMGF. Palm Drive in Gurgaon delayed by at least 33 months. Palm Gardens Phase 2 also in Gurgaon delayed by at least 36 months. Palm Studios again in Gurgaon delayed by 50 months. Palm Enclave in Gurgaon delayed by 38 months. And Esplanade Phase 3 in Chennai delayed by 21 months.
I thought of my dream house where my children can live, they get full security in that house, and that was our dream in 2007. Today it's 2014 with absolutely no clarity when we are going to get this house. And if you ask me, I would really feel we are emotionally, financially, psychologically completely harassed.
Sunil Gupta thought he is one of those lucky few to have got possession of his plot in MRMGF's Mohali Hills in 2010, within 2 years of his booking the plot, with a confirmation from the developer saying all dues are clear from his side. But little did Mr. Gupta know that he would receive a letter from MRMGF 4 years later demanding 6 lakh rupees.
For 4 long years, there was absolutely no communication from them till on the 2nd of May, I get a letter from them asking me to pay them 6,79,000 rupees, in which they have brought up all sorts of fraudulent charges. They have acknowledged in this that they actually owe me that external development charge of 3,69,000 because it was excess, and they actually owe me 3 lakhs.
The company acknowledges the fact that there has been delays in several of its projects, but MRMGF is now equipped with a strategy to ensure on-time delivery of most of its projects. In New Delhi, Onita Moja, NDTV.
Okay, while we appreciate that MRMGF came on record and gave out a statement addressing the issues concerning the Palm Drive project, but Samir, going by the data that we showed in the story, there are a couple of other projects also that EMR is facing execution delays with. What are you hearing in the industry? What's the state of this developer? Are they financially sound? Are they going to deliver these projects in times to come as markets improve?
See, I think they'll definitely deliver the projects. The markets with respect to developers are improving with a lot of private equity now coming back in again to bail the developers out. These projects have been sold long time back and financial closure was achieved, but in terms of people at that time were diverting funds to be able to buy more lands. Now that problem seems to be a little over and people are all concentrating on execution.
Right.
It's been overly delayed. But at the same time, there is a lot of hope that now final deliveries will start to happen. And going forward, we will not witness such kind of delivery delays because I think developers have also matured and the sales are not too much for them to be able to concentrate on fewer projects rather than multiple projects at the same time. And that's been the cause of real delay, financial crunch, and the execution capability was just not there.
Okay. All right, so that was our scorecard on MRMGF. We'll move on to your questions. We have a caller on the line, Tanmoy Mandal. Hi Tanmoy, what's your question?
Yeah, hello, this is Tanmoy. Actually, I'm just looking for a property in 30 to 35 lakhs budget in North Kolkata actually. Could you just please send me some of the property?
All right, he has a budget of 35 lakhs, looking to invest in Kolkata, selected two projects, MK Panchsheel Vatika in Birati and Greenfield City in Behala. Sameer, what's your take on these two locations?
Between these two projects, we would recommend you Panchsheel Vatika first if you had to make a choice. This project is actually at 3,200 rupees, slightly more expensive than the other project, but it's an integrated township of 45 odd acres and comprises of about 96 blocks. It's near under construction the metro station. Project is being developed in phases. Phase 1 and phase 2 have been already delivered. Luxury amenities are there. So that's why we rank this project highly and you can go ahead with it. If you have to go with the second project, which is the Panchsheel Vatika, this project is also good enough. It's a much smaller project with 840 and 883 square feet, 2 bedrooms only. This is near the expressway, part of NH34, and comprises of, the project is in advanced stages of construction. We've got one more recommendation for you, but we'll just look at the key data points of the micro market, which is 22 months for Birati and 16 months for Behala, the inventory overhang. The weighted average price for Birati is cheaper, 3,150 and 3,600 is for Behala. Although Birati is cheaper, but the appreciation is still lower, 22% or 9% on an annualized basis. Behala has done pretty well at 32% over 2.5 years or 13% on an annualized basis. So Behala is a micro market that's doing better. So you can also look at Vasundhara and Behala by Merlin Group. This is a project spread over 20,000 square feet of land. It's a smallish project of 52 units if you want to go for a small project in Behala. And this project is approved by some top banks as well and it's 4 kilometers from the metro station over there.
Okay, so Tanmoy, that's a yes for both the projects, one in Birati and Behala. As Sameer said, Behala is expected to do better than Birati also on the price appreciation front. So giving you another option in Behala by project named Vasundhara. All right, we have an email by Jitesh Gupta. Jitesh says, I'm looking for a 2 BHK apartment in Navi Mumbai or nearby Seawood or Kharghar. My budget is 70 lakhs. Please provide some information as soon as possible. What are his options in Kharghar, Sameer?
Well, Kharghar is a micro market that we've been recommending all throughout and has done very well in terms of inventory overhang. It's getting lower and lower as we speak. It's 14 months only now. 7,300 rupees a square foot is the weighted average price and the price appreciation is now to about 11% on an annualized basis. The three projects that you can consider are Maheshwar by Madhuraj Group at 6232. This is a S+7 single-storied building ready to occupy with occupation certificate. Project is ready, is bang opposite the Central Park and 800 meters away from the Central Park metro station, which will be operational in 2015. Developers have developed 4 projects in Navi Mumbai, so they have domain expertise in this area. RS Residency 6750 project is purely residential, located at Sector 34B, which connects it towards the Utsav Chowk. Developers have delivered over here also in Navi Mumbai, and this project is only 500 meters away from the Sector 34 metro station. Lastly, Sanmaya Phase 2 by Adhiraj Constructions. This is Sector 37 Kharghar. It's a 40-acre township to be developed in phases. Phase 1 with 2 towers and 55 stories was launched in 2012 and it is all sold out. Builders taking bookings for Phase 2 now. Project is strategically located 1.5 kilometers away from the Mumbai-Pune highway and 3 kilometers from the Central Park.
Sameer, is there an element of speculation in Kharghar, weighted average price of 7,300, but no real physical progress on ground on all the big ticket projects on the back of which this market is riding? So do you have any word of advice for investors? Is there any more appreciation in in the offering, or what do you say about
I
Kharghar?
definitely think that there's a lot of appreciation in the offering for Kharghar, because if you look at it, these infrastructure projects will eventually get completed in a year, 2 years, 3 years.
So it hasn't
and
reached its peak yet?
It hasn't reached
even
its
at
peak at all,
7,300?
yeah.
Okay. All right, so Jitesh, in Kharghar, recapping the options for you: Maheshwar by Madhuraj Group, RS Residency by RS Builder and Developer, and Samavana Phase 2 by Adhiraj Constructions. Okay, next, Abhik Tushar Das on the line. Hi Abhik, what's your question?
Madam, myself Abhik Tushar Das. I am calling from Baroda, Gujarat.
Okay.
I am actually looking out for a property in Baroda, which is 2 BHK with a budget of around 20 to 25 lakhs.
All right.
I have shortlisted 2 projects. One is Anand Garden, which is located in Kotri area, which I guess is a upcoming area of Baroda. And the second one is Bakeri Aswara, that is located south of Manjalpur. So I wanted to know what kind of availability flats in 20 to 25 lakhs budget for myself in Baroda.
Okay, 20-25 lakhs, Vadodara's. Samir, he's looking at 2 options. How would you rate them, and do you have other projects in mind?
Yeah, first of all, the Earth Artica project, this project is a good project, but this is out of your budget. So, project is a mixed land use development, but total of 14 towers. It's a luxury project at a price range of 3,600. So, this will clearly be out of your budget. The other project, Bakeri Swara, this project is good. You can go ahead with it, but it's too far. So you may want to consider 2 other projects that we've got for you. This is 19.6 kilometers from the Gujarat State Fertilizers and Chemicals Limited. And this project is although available with subvention scheme from Indiabulls. The price appreciation in both the micro markets have been about 7% and the weighted average price for Gotri Road is 2,400 and Manjalpur is about 3,000. The inventory overhang for both the micro markets is safe at 16 and 15 months. The 2 other projects that you should consider are ISKCON Habitat. This is at 2,500 rupees near Alkapuri. This project got ready in 2013 and this is a large project spread over 3,01,000 square feet of area, and it's a livable locality with good infrastructure and it's within your budget. Kalp Pavitra by Kalp Group, this is at 2,375. The project is located at Gotri in Vadodara, about 3 kilometers from Alkapuri, and construction is in advanced stages and project is approved by all the major banks.
Okay, so Abhik, Gotri Road in Vadodara is a promising real estate corridor, giving you options in the mid-income category of housing. So the 2 recommendations we are giving you, apart from the 2 projects you spoke to us about, ISKCON Habitat by ISKCON Group and Kalp Pavitra by Kalp Group. Okay, from the west, we'll head to north, but after this quick commercial break, on the other side, we make sense of whether the Delhi Development Authority's ambitious plans to build a smart city on the outskirts of Delhi will actually materialize. Also up next is New Gurgaon for the best projects in the developing sectors of New Gurgaon.